Hello, welcome to my final project for CS50 2020 class. For my final project, I made an investment law tracker. Just sometimes it's really hard to know if I buy or sell stock at the right time. So I made a little tool to plot my trades on the stock quote so I know clearly how my performance is. So here is the GUI for my tracker. It is made by Tkinter library. I can stretch the window for bigger or smaller, or I can full screen. So it's really simple layout. It has the menu bar on the left, and then the right side is the space to show chart and table all the investment information. So to start use it, I'll select the stock I invested. I can either select it from the drop-down menu here, or I choose the most viewed. So these are 3 most viewed from my browsing history. So for the purpose of this presentation, I'll just choose BG from most viewed. So after I click, it shows 2 charts and 1 table. So the top chart is the main chart. It shows the stock quote. And by default, it will always show from first day I invested, and the end day will always be the latest market end day. And you will see there's some spots on the quote. So the yellow spots are my buys position. So they're all my buy transactions. And the green spots are my sell transactions. And you can see my buys are linked to the sells. So that means my buy positions were subsequently sold on a FIFO basis. FIFO means first in, first out. You will also see there are some buy spots has nothing linked to it. That means they're currently open. They're currently open position. So the middle chart is my accumulated open position. It's a little bit hard to see. The black line is my holdings cost basis, accumulated cost basis. The lime green color line is my holdings value by day. So this is just a simple chart showing my holdings value movement. So from the left bar below my drop down for stock selections is my index selections. I can select an index to compare to the stock. For example, for the BG, I select New York Stock Exchange, where BG is listed on. So you can see the index quote show to compare to the stock quote. For this stock, it's just interesting to see how flat the agricultural stock could be compared to the index. And then you can choose other one. You can choose gold price to compare to and change it back to the New York Stock Exchange. And if I like this comparison, I can set it as a default. So next time when I choose this stock, and I can plot default, and it will remember my setting. So the bottom table is my summary of loss informations. So it will default to show complete loss. That means the buys subsequently sold. It will show all the buy informations and the sell informations, the total proceeds, the actual return. And this column will show compared to the index I selected. In this case, it's the New York Stock Exchange. If I actually beat the market during the same trade period, the last column is an as held percentage return. That means what if I hold it? If I hold the buy positions, what is the current return? So compared to my actual return and my as held return, it's much better to hold it. And then I can click to show my open position. So it will show all the open buys position I have. And similar to my complete lot, it shows the as sold proceeds and as sold return. That means if I sell it now, what's the return, what's the proceeds, and if I beat the market. There are 2 ways to customize period. First is to input the start day and end day using the entry. So for example, if I want to zoom out to show longer period, I can type in a start day, customize start day. It must be a trade day, market trade day. And then my chart will show a longer period. and I can click on reset to reset back to from my first trade day. The second method to customize period is to use mouse on the main chart. So for example, if I only want to see my open position, and I can use the mouse to select the period, then I can only see my open buys, and my holding chart and my log table will mirror my period selection on the top. So in this case, there's no complete loss anymore. But when I click on the open position, it will still show the open position currently presented here. Okay, so that's pretty much it. I still have some other features that I want to get to. If I have any progress, I'll post it here as well. You can refer to the information below the video for libraries and tools I used to develop it. I hope you like it, and thank you for watching.